Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Fern. Today I'm going to drag the Astra GSi outside. Now I can semi-trust that it's going to start up all the time. It's full of muck, it's been sat in here for about 6 months now. It's not moved, so it'd be nice to get it out, give it a clean and give you a full walk around and show you exactly what I've bought. Just with it being sat here in the unit, it is absolutely filthy. It's had no love whatsoever, even inside, but that doesn't really matter. But you can see all the dust, the horrible grime that's on it. So it's time to give it a bath. I'm just going to show you the temporary wiring that I'd done on the car. I've put some proper crimps on the end, but I'm still going to try and find a multi-plug that fits that coolant temperature sensor. So let's get this car dragged outside now and get it cleaned off. This car's absolutely filthy. It's not seen the daylight for at least 6 months. Absolutely minging. But let's get it cleaned up now and make it look like new. She's all clean now, so I'm going to start off with a 360 loop of the car and then we'll take a closer look. So we've got a snap front splitter there. I've got a new one of them. Well, not a new one, but a replacement one. Obviously needs painting and stuff. It's got the later headlights on, which don't fit properly, as they're a bit more curved than the original ones. Got a bit of plastic missing inside this vent, but I've got that. I've got a replacement one of them. Wheels are in nice condition. Got a towing, jack and eye cover missing there. Got a bit of a dent, and then we've obviously got a lot of filler on this back corner here. Bumper's coming away, which means that it's probably rusted. Got the back panel on the car. This has got, looks like it's got a few clips missing. And then we've got your standard wheel arch rust, the same underneath the skirts there. Don't know how bad it is, whether it's been repaired before, but that'll need doing. There's been no leaks on this car, water should I say, when I've just washed it. Bit of rust there, a few dents. I don't know if you, yeah, denting. No, it's not. No, it's just water. There are a few dents in the roof. It's hard to pick it up. Yeah, can you see on there, one there and one there. It's hard to pick it up on the camera, but that's pretty much the exterior of the car. I don't think it's in too bad condition considering there's so few of these left now. But let's have a look in the boot. Boot of the car, we've got an uncut parcel shelf. This is one of the issues. I'm going to have to get a cut for that. See if there's a Mark III shell out there that are going to be willing to donate that bit. I've looked online and stuff, and you can't actually buy that as a replacement panel, so it's definitely going to have to be a cut out of one. This side looks a lot better. Don't know whether it's had a repair in the past. Down here on that back corner looks like it's had a bump, had a bit welded in, which might explain why we've got all the filler cracking on this back quarter. Apart from that, it's pretty clean in there. It's hard to show, you've got drips on my head and everything. Let's give it a right good cleaning then. This is just splatter from when I've just jet washed around it. Got a bit there. I don't think it's too bad. Obviously that's not ideal, but again, let's just put it back and then no one will ever know it's there. All the electrics work in this car. The interior is pretty nice, to be honest. This panel's missing because I took it off when I was trying to get the car started. Electric windows work, the electric sunroof works, all the electrics and stuff seem to work, radio work. As I've been going through the car then when I was cleaning it, I found this on the floor, which is basically what I need, and it looks like they've put a rubbish one in the past or ripped one off, but at least, or they were going to replace it with this one, but I'm just buzzing I've got the multi-clip. I can repair that multi-plug and put the proper connector on now, so that saves me a bit of messing around. We've got your standard wear on these bolster arms. I don't know if you can still get this material to get them repaired, but it is a bit of a shame. A few cigarette burns as you expect from these 90s chav cars, but apart from that, it's quite nice condition in here. Needs a new gator for the handbrake lever from all them handbrake turns. Same in the boot. We've got the replacement splitter for the front there, but apart from that, it's pretty clean in there. There's usually bomber burns in the back as well of people smoking spliffs or fags back in there, but the interior is super clean on this bar that driver's seat. Unfortunately, I can't get under the bonnet now. I'm going to have to put like a pump bag under it, like you'd use for lifting doors, see if I can get it to pop open. Absolutely gutted about that. I've had it open and undone before. I don't know whether there's supposed to be a grill down there in that lower opening of the spoiler, the bumper, sorry. But yeah, I'm just a bit gutted I can't open the bonnet again for you. I was gutted really because I wanted to clean under it as well. I think as the car sits, like, it's not in too bad a condition. Panels for these cars are getting quite expensive now, which is a shame. A rear quarter I think is about 400-500 quid for a full one. I know you can get the arch repair panels and stuff, but I think that one's going to need the full do. Get the dents sorted and stuff. It's cleaned up really nice. They look horrendous when they're in the workshop or the unit and they're covered in dust. But it's just nice to actually have it out in the daylight for the first time in 6 months. I'll give you one last loop round and then I'm going to try and get the bonnet open. I know the car's still a bit wet, but it's honestly turned out lovely. Should have cleaned it before I stuck it away really, but like I say, it's not run. I've managed to get the bonnet back open. There's a temporary repair I've done on the coolant temperature sensor. Now I've found that multi-plug in the car, I can get that wired in properly. I'm just going to start the car back up now and show you how it's running. Every time I run it, the longer I leave it, it gets better and better, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Now it doesn't seem to be misfiring anymore. I've just got this problem with the oil leak now. I can see some oil down there, so I'm going to have to start investigating that. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Just a quick walk around on the car to show you that it's running. It starts every time. It's pretty consistent when it starts. Like I just said in the previous clip, the longer I run this car, the better it actually runs. I don't know if that's just burning all that oil off from the overfill. We've clearly got the issue with the oil leaking. The hotter it gets, the more oil it seems to lose. Not mass amounts, but it is dripping. I'm going to have to get this car up on axle stands. It's quite low car, this. I don't know if it has been lowered. I'm going to have to get it up in the air on axle stands and get it running and see where this leak's coming from.
Spoke to the boys over at Once Driven Forever Smitten again, and they were saying like the sump gasket is a common problem on these. The rocker gasket is also a common problem. It can leak from many places, but we're just going to have to get to the bottom of it. I don't mind having a car that's a shed. It's just there's nothing worse than a shed that's dripping oil everywhere. I have to clean up in the unit every time I move it about once it gets hot, which is why I don't leave it running for long. I'm just going to start it up now one last time before we go. If I can find where I've put the immobiliser fob. It's ticking over fine. It's at about just under 1,000 RPM. Yeah, so like I say, the car keeps getting better. It's nowhere near as smoke as it used to be. There's clearly an issue there with maybe the piston rings or anything, but we're going to have to investigate that a little bit further. It's all new to me, this. I've just got to keep cracking on, keep going forward with it and not give up. I've had a few people offer me some money for this car. As you know, with me and cars, I'll sell anything for a bit of a profit, but I want this one to stick around. I wanted to get it at least running, engine wise, sorted and stuff. Maybe all the bodywork that needs doing on this car is a bit above me in regards of cost and how much it's going to do. What it's going to cost to actually finish this, get it all fully resprayed and stuff. I don't know whether I'd rather put my money into something else, but for the time being, I'm really enjoying working on this car. I'm really happy at the point now where I can drive it about, move it around the unit. It makes things so much easier. I can take a car out, I can put this in the middle, I can take this out, and it just means that I can have 2 cars in the unit rather than 3 sat there and me struggling. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Any comments, put them in the comment section below. I'm absolutely buzzing that I found this as well. I should have had a look around the car before, but it's just something I never do. I don't go rooting through the cars, but I found that in the passenger footwell under the seat. So I've got a multi-plug there that I can put on and sort that wiring out. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone who gives me the advice in the comment section as well, and I'll see you in the next video.